So it is actually a few days later from when I had the vlog on from before, when we were reorganizing our kitchen and we went to go see Spider-Man later in the evening. I'm just about to make some dinner for tonight. What we are making today is like our tofu bowls. Zach and I are both not vegetarian or vegan strictly at all. We just really like this tofu recipe, and sometimes it's good to mix it up a little bit. So I'm going to show you guys how I do it. It's a spicy baked tofu bowl with so we'll make the tofu and then we just add rice and like some roasted carrots. And yeah, so before I get started, I will show you guys what tofu I'm using. I get this tofu from Costco. It is the Superior Natural, I guess that's the brand, organic extra firm tofu. I don't know much about tofu because this is like literally the only one I've ever bought, but I know extra firm is always what you want to go with. So just to start off the recipe, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this out of the packaging and I'm going to press the tofu for 10 minutes. All right, I know this looks kind of weird, but this is how I press the tofu. So there is a plate and then the tofu's wrapped in this drying kitchen cloth, and then I just put a couple dishes on here, and then this is like my fruit bowl, so my kiwis are in here. But yeah, so I'm gonna do this for about 10 minutes, and then while I'm doing that, I will get all the other kind of prep stuff done. So the next thing you want to do is you want to preheat the oven for 400 degrees and then get all the spices ready. So grab like a little bowl like this and some measuring spoons. As I just eyeball, but others I do measure out, so I'll kind of show you what I do here. So all the spices are here. Don't mind my humidifier that just hangs out on my kitchen counter all the time. Anyways, so the first thing that we'll do is we'll do 1 to 2 teaspoons of the brown sugar. And then I will do 3 tablespoons of cornstarch. And then for the rest of the spices, like I said, I kind of like just to eyeball. All the spices that I am using is for salt, just a little bit of salt, a little bit of chili powder for some added spice. And then I will use some garlic powder, quite a bit of garlic powder, and then I will use onion powder. And then some paprika. There we go. And then I'll just give this a little mix, and then we will move on to the wet ingredients. So for the wet ingredients, what I'm going to be adding together is 2 tablespoons of sriracha and then 1 tablespoon of olive oil. I'll mix it in this like little bowl here. Alrighty, so this is the sriracha and oil mixture, so I'm just gonna give it a little mix. All right, so by the time you're usually done mixing up the dry spices and everything and the wet mixture, then it is time to cut the tofu. So I'm gonna do that now. Alright, so I've finished cutting the tofu. This is about the size of pieces that you kind of want, just like little rectangles. And then I'm gonna grab a big bowl and start doing the putting on the spices and everything. Alright, so I put my tofu in the bowl and then just kind of broke it up a little bit so that everything can be coated. Now Now you're gonna take the sriracha and oil mixture and just put in about half of the mixture. You just kind of have to eyeball this. And then you're gonna save the rest for later. I'm gonna just like kind of mix it around. And then you're going to put in the dry mixture. So then next you're gonna put this onto a baking sheet with some lined parchment. All right, so here's the tofu on the baking sheet, and then the oven just went off. So I'm gonna put this guy in here for about 20 minutes. So while that is cooking, it's gonna cook for 20 minutes, and then I will put the rest of the sriracha and oil on it, and then I will put it in for another 10-15 minutes. And then, but in the meantime, I'm going to start cutting out some carrots and getting those ready for our little toaster oven so we can roast some carrots. And then just to season my carrots, I just used a little bit of oil and some high seasoning, and I will roast them for about 30 minutes at like about 400 degrees. All right, so I just took out the tofu after letting it bake for 20 minutes. So now I'm gonna flip it around and also put on the rest of the sriracha and oil mixture. Alrighty, so I topped it off with the rest of the sriracha and oil, and now I'm gonna put it back into the oven for another 10 to 15 minutes. Alright, so here is the finished plate. So we have the roasted carrots, the tofu, turned out really awesome, and then some rice, and then this is a little cheese sauce. It's a vegan queso dip. I'll show you. It is from Costco. This is what it's called, from the brand Good Foods. So yeah, just have that on top, and it is delicious. I'll definitely link down the recipe. I got this from Pinterest, so I'll link that down, or so you can just follow my steps. But yeah, ready to eat. And with that, guys, I think I'm gonna end the vlog here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you see from us, please subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Yeah.